What is good, guys? Back with another trade recap today. All right, we lost about a band today, but I'm still happy with the trade that we took. So let's get into it. All right. All right, if we pull up the Zella, right, we took two trades today, lost on both of them. Unfortunately, still up 12K this month and up on the week, so not too worried about that. All right, still happy with the trades. So let's go through them. Okay, so trade number one was a potential long on NQ, which unfortunately, looking back, right, was not that good of a trade. But so first thing I did is, right, I grabbed a fib from our low to our high. All right, and I grabbed our support zones and stuff. So this trade, right, we opened up and yeah, so when we opened, right, we dumped and then we dumped and then we dumped and then we ended up sweeping out this, right, this London low. So I was like, okay, we swept this London low and we were also bouncing on our macro 0.5 fib, right? So this gave me some more confluence as well. So I was like, okay, we're swept that, bounced pretty good, right? So I longed on the bottom of this candle, right? And I was looking for some kind of just V shape up, all right? And yeah, just some kind of like V shape up back up to these highs and this liquidity that we left. And so this obviously, right, got smoked immediately. I didn't get any kind of bounce there, and I honestly should have waited until we started seeing some V shapes because here, right, we actually come to this golden pocket, right, V shape, regain it, would have been a good long here, right? So yeah, it was just a little preemptive with this one, so a little annoyed I took this, but that's okay. And then we were just kind of looking for some continuation shorts, and the second trade we took was on yes, so we got this bounce here, right? But we left a bunch of these lows, this low, right? So we basically had triple equal lows lower, so I was looking for us to deliver out of this 15-minute unfilled bearish fair value gap. All right, and I was also looking at us rejecting at this 382 fib that we have, this 0.5 and 382. So when I zoomed in, right, we were kind of rejecting right at that zone, and we actually didn't even close above the 15-minute. So I was like, okay, this is looking pretty good for shorts, right? So I enter on this 1 minute IFBG. All right, this is a clean V shape, and so yep, I'm in here, and then I have stops above this high, and unfortunately, we get wicked out before it smashes full TP. So that's a little annoying, unfortunately, but happy with this trade idea. Honestly, my stop, right, it should have been a manual stop if we close above here, okay? Because here, right there, we had a massive SMT with NQ, right? Bearish SMT here. Then we had this SMT at the highs here, right? So I should have just been a little bit more forgiving on my stop, right? If I just waited for a close, but we didn't get it, and then we got this SMT play out, right? That would have been perfect. Like I would have lost like 1 point more. So in the future, right, that should be what we are doing. We should be a little more vigilant. And yeah, so those are the two trades I took today. Unfortunately, both losses, but not so happy with the first one, right? Should have waited for more confirmation, but I'm happy with this one. This was just an unfortunate manipulation leg before we went lower, right? It just got a bit choppy here. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Today was just an example of like doing things right, but still being wrong. So yeah, fine. But basically, that ES trade was a win in my book because I just, yeah, shouldn't have gotten stopped out there. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you learned something. All right, good luck the rest of the week, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.